What it do, wrestling world? Welcome to a special edition of Over the Top Rope Wrestling Show. It's your boy, the one and only Mr. Stereo Dibs. And on the other side, the other host, my brother from another, Tantalizing Tony. My brother, what's happening?
It's late. I almost turned into a pumpkin.
I wasn't ready for that, but I think that just woke me up. Oh man. On this special edition, we're gonna recap most of the AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And Tony, I want to start with you.
Let's start with me.
Yes. What did you think of the pay-per-view?
First off, the crowd was batshit crazy. I know this is going to sound real weird, but it sounded like an old-time Monday Night Raw crowd.
Yeah.
Off the hook. Didn't care what the matches were. They were just happy to be in the building all together. That place was electric.
Yeah.
It was crazy. You know me. I'm the biggest critic of AEW.
Right.
And I think the production value stinks. I think the commentary is shaky at times. I think the booking is off kilter. But I gotta say, tonight, AEW fucking impressed me. I had some connection issues with my feed. There's something going on next door, so I was going in and out for a while. But I still caught up. I still got to catch up on everything. So it's not like it messed my experience up because it wasn't AEW's fault. It was something going on with my actual internet in my neighborhood. So I would lose connection. It was crazy, but that just made me get a chance to regroup. Like, did I just watch a good match? Did I watch what just happened? Did that guy just throw that guy over the top rope? What's this guy doing here? Who the hell is that guy? Yo, a lot of surprises. I'm not going to spoil it yet because let you lead into it. A lot of surprises. All matches were good to great matches. Even the match that was the slowest to me still was good. Was better than what we've been seeing on anything on Monday Night Raw. So I can't lie to you. I was impressed. Shocked and impressed.
Man, when I saw this pay-per-view, I sat there and said, why isn't it like this on TV? Why isn't it like this on TV when they're on TNT? That was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in a good while. They put on one hell of a show. The crowd never died at all. The crowd was hyped the whole time. What's up, Frank? Glad you're here. Glad you're here with us, man. Joining us. We see you, big dog. Good to hear from you. The crowd was hyped the whole time. Every match, from the buy-in show with Rio and Serena Deeb to the Stampede, were good matches. Cody and Ogogo was a good match, but it was the worst match to me, but still a good match. Yeah.
Mine too.
Yes, but still a good match. So I really have no complaints about anything with the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Zero at all. And I want to start off with the Stampede. The Inner Circle versus the Pinnacle. And I think we already kind of had a feeling how the match would go. I'm not saying who would win, but like if you saw the first Stampede match with the Inner Circle and the Elite last year, that was we saw what we would probably see again. But it was what up, Leo? Yeah, we're gonna get to the vertebraker in a little bit. But that match, went everywhere. It was scattered. Great. But the guy that got the pin for the Inner Circle was the one, in my opinion, that should have gotten the pin. That worked well. Why do I say that? Because Sammy was the one who left the Inner Circle and then came back and ratted on MJF, showed Chris Jericho what MJF plan was to get other people in the Inner Circle to turn on him. To have Sammy Guevara, who I say is a star in the making, a big time star, to be the man to lead the Inner Circle to victory, that was great booking.
Yo, I can't agree more with you about how they compartmentalized certain people and then made it those two at the end. It was perfect. Not to mention this, the entrance from the Inner Circle, as great as it was, scary as shit.
Yes. Go ahead, keep going.
Especially in the month of May. Because in the month of May in 1999, what happened? I don't want to even say it out loud.
Yeah.
Somebody come from the rafters, you got to be worried. But everything was safe. I guess they double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked, whatever they had to do, and they did it. And they made an entrance and they made an impact, no pun intended, on everybody. And you're right, Sammy. You know what? The storyline the whole time was so I couldn't understand where they were going. And you know what they did? They brought it back, beginning, middle, end. Sammy was the one that was like, "Yo, Chris, you're blind. I'm out of here." We never knew what was going to happen to it. We thought it might be some issues. They got back together, and Sammy gets the pin over the Perfect 10.
The so-called Perfect 10. That's right. Yeah. The so-called chairman. Yes.
But, which is fine, which is great because now at least they're giving Sean Spears some light.
Yes.
The win-loss doesn't matter. He's in the main event. He's on TV. He gets pinned. Great for Sean Spears. Better for Sammy. And I was wrong on my pick because I picked the Pinnacle to win. But Inner Circle, listen. Nope. You know who's the loser in this whole thing? Nobody.
That's right.
Not the Pinnacle, not Inner Circle, and not the fans.
As you look at it, they have a lot of factions also, but I think this feud, since we are 1-1 now, since both teams got to win, there got to be something else after this. They got to have another match, one more match at least.
You got to draw this out to Chicago. You have to draw this out to September.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Chicago, you have to change. And when I saw the date, I looked at it. I'm going Chicago. I'm going to the AEW show. That's crazy.
Go.
This made me want to go to Chicago.
Go, my brother. Go.
Oh.
Man, that Stampede was off the chain. We're gonna go ahead and go to the AEW World Championship match with Pac, Kenny Omega, and Orange Cassidy. This match didn't intrigue me, but I did say yesterday this probably would be a good match. And boy, was it a good match. Was it a good match? I tell you, man, Pac brought it. Orange Cassidy, he brought it.
I can't believe how much he brought it. I was shocked.
Bro, man.
He was on his game today.
He was on point with everything that he did. On point. And to have his hands in his pocket, diving off the top rope, taking that fall, getting right back up, hands in the pocket. Bruh, you're catching your fall. That's dangerous, but Orange Cassidy brought it. My man Kenny Omega, yeah, since it was a no DQ, that's how you had to win. I get it, Kenny Omega. I get it. Don Callis had to come out there and help you also. I get it. But We knew Kenny wasn't gonna lose this belt, but at certain points, it was believable that he might lose that belt.
Right. It definitely was. We all knew they weren't going to take the title off him. But like you said, there were parts where you said, wait a minute, are they going to throw a swerve at us? Because it was that close, some of the counts.
Yes.
And Kenny Omega once again showed why he's top 3 in the world on the planet. These guys, they put on such a great show. And to me, the person that impressed me the most was Orange Cassidy because I'm a critic of him. I'm a critic of him.
Me too.
I think he's very overrated, but tonight he showed me something. Tonight he showed me he earned his gimmick tonight.
If Orange Cassidy didn't make you turn heads today, man, I don't know what to say. Because I sat there and applauded Orange Cassidy. I applauded Orange Cassidy. I hate the gimmick with the slow kicks and everything, but tonight I'm giving this man props, to 100% props. He deserves it.
Agreed.
Yep. Trying to see who is this right here saying that they're happy. They're glad to hear that we speak so highly of this pay-per-view. Now I have something to watch tonight while I'm at work. I'm thinking that's Frank. Yep, Frank. Frank said that.
Oh, is Frank the one that said glad to see him up and about? Was that Frank that said?
That said what?
Somebody said sorry I've been MIA.
Yeah, that was Frank. That was Frank. Yep.
Oh, Frank, thanks for the kind words, bro. I'm doing great, man. Thank you.
Yep. Carrot Mason. Orange Cassidy stole the show. I can't disagree with you more. I cannot disagree with you more, man. Like we said, this whole pay-per-view was just lit. It was fire. It was a great show.
The crowd helped everything.
Everything. And it's like, Brandon Frazier, our good friend Brandon Frazier, he's watching right now. We've talked about this. Like we said, AEW on TNT, it looks choreographed. Nothing looked choreographed at all today. Maybe when Sammy and Spears were swinging the chairs like they was in a movie, but other than that, nothing looked choreographed. It was a great ass show, and the World Championship match was great. We're gonna move on to the Tag Team Championship match. What did you think about the Young Bucks against Kingston and Moxley?
Guess who impressed me tonight? Freaking Eddie Kingston. Another schlub who I say looks like a garbage man who doesn't belong there. This fucking guy was all over the place tonight. He showed his toughness. He showed he still could wrestle. Bro, listen, we know the Young Bucks are going to win, of course. But Moxley never disappoints. And like I said, Eddie Kingston is so weird to hear people cheer Eddie, and not be Eddie Guerrero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just crazy. His knife edge chops, shot. It was crazy. I was like, what the hell? Bro, Eddie Kingston brought it. Moxley took a good beating and brought it. The Young Bucks on point tonight, looking like 5 years ago. Like, quick.
That's what I was going to say. The Young Bucks look like the Young Bucks from a couple years ago. That's what they look like tonight. That's the Young Bucks we are used to seeing. And, they put on a great show. Nick looked good. Matt looked good. Man, to me, besides the Stampede, my opinion, I thought that was the best match of the night. Our good friend Leo, he thought the world title match was the best match of the night, and I'm not going to debate nobody because it was damn good. But the Young Bucks, that's what we expect to see from the Young Bucks when they're in the ring. What we're used to seeing. Why we always would say they were the best tag team in the whole world, and what we saw today is the Young Bucks that we are used to seeing. Eddie Kingston, like you said, man, he delivered tonight. He put on the show. He's able to sell well. He's able to have intensity and everything that he did. It was great. John Moxley, I told y'all, John Moxley in AEW is a guy I like. Dean Ambrose was a guy I did not like. Two totally different people. And John Moxley, I don't like it that he's in a tag team, but tonight, tonight, I had no problem with it because they put on a great show.
You are not wrong.
Now, moving on. What did you think about Miro versus Lance Archer?
Your Miro looked good too. Looked strong, looked tough. Lance Archer held his own. We knew where that was going, though. I mean, another solid match.
Yeah.
Miro looked very intense. Looked like he's not just happy with the TNT title. I think he's looking for a world title shot somewhere down the line because he definitely looks strong and mean and ornery and shaking the snake in the dick.
Oh, he slung the hell out that snake.
It was crazy. I mean, of course, he gets his signature win with the accolade. I don't know if they call it there, but the damn. I just can't believe the pay-per-view. I mean, Lance was not my favorite. He's a big dude. But he was moving around pretty good too. It was a good match.
Great match. I sat here and said I'd like to see Lance Archer be pushed more, get a chance at the world title. This is his second shot at a title period in a year. Last year, Double or Nothing, he faced Cody and he lost, and now he faces Miro. I think Lance Archer is a stud. I think he's a one hell of a talent, But Miro, we said Miro will win, and man, what else can you say about it? I hope the future is bright for these two guys in the future with this company. 'Cause I think these are two guys you could build on. You could continue to push. I mean, Miro TNT champion, Miro world champion, Lance Archer TNT champion one day, whatever the case may be. But these two guys, you can push, you could push, you could push. I always been saying AEW has to push the lesser talent, to make them stars. You have more people to compete for the world title. And man, these two guys here, they show why they should be pushed for years to come.
You're not lying, bro. You are right on point.
Now, women's championship match. We sat here and said it's Britt Baker's time.
DMD.
DMD. And the DMD showed up. The DMD walked out with the women's championship. And we've been harsh on AEW's women's division, but there are a couple that I think can step to the top of the ladder and hold that division strong, make it strong, and continue to build off of that. Hikaru Shida is one of them. I think Britt Baker is one, and then the future of that women's division, hands down, is going to be Jade Cargill. That's a star in the making. You had Shida today, champ for a year, Britt Baker, who they just held off on for almost 2 years, and they knew that she is and will be the face of their women's division. I think it was perfect timing tonight. I sat there and said it's her time. It was perfect timing to put the belt on her tonight. But let's talk about that match. My brother, if we had attacks and reversals and counters and submissions, weapons, interference, people getting kicked out, you had it all right here in that match.
There were so many times in that match where anybody could have won at any point in time. Like, there was a lot of counts that were so close to threes.
Yeah.
Kudos to the ref, because those were some close counts.
Yes, sir.
There was a count. I was like, was that three? I was like, oh shit! Listen, those women put on a show. Like you said, I think they waited to the right time to let Britt Baker shine, and she shined tonight. And you could see she was emotional when she hugged Tony Schiavone. Deserved the title. Let's see where it goes from here. Now with Jade, I'm still not sold on her yet. So we'll see. I think she has a long way to go. She's a little
Oh,
green if you ask me.
oh yeah,
But,
yeah. But let me
but
ask you this question: do you see potential
oh, of
with Jade?
course, she's got great ability. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. She's got to learn timing a little more,
Uh huh.
learn her place in the ring. Where's the hard cam? Where's the ref? Little things here and there, but she'll get it. But tonight it was about Dr. Britt Baker. I don't know
D.
who she's the doctor of, but whatever it was, the doctor was in.
D. M. D. Yes, indeed. Do you see Britt Baker having a long title run, title
At,
reign?
at least 6 months till
At, le-
we see what happens.
at least 6 months. I'm gonna go with you. I think we probably see a rematch with Sheeta. I think we see another rematch with her and Thunder Rosa coming up. I think we're gonna see that. But yeah, I don't see Britt Baker losing the belt for quite a while now. Let's get to the tag team match of Darby Allin and Sting versus Sky, and Ethan Page. Well, my brother, another great tag team match. The ending between Scorpio and Sky and Sting, how Sting held onto that rope and then gave him the Scorpion death drop. I was like, oh, I didn't see that happening. The bump Sting took at the very beginning of the match, the suplex on the ramp, and he got up immediately, knocked Scorpio Sky to the side of the ring, and then dove from the ramp onto Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page. Uh, man, I wasn't expecting to see Sting do that. I'm marked out.
61 years old, career basically over after the buckle bomb against Seth Rollins, separated shoulder, never to be seen again, people thought. But this goes to show you, and I'm tying this into me, the age does not matter in the wrestling ring if you know how to wrestle and if you get yourself in the proper shape. He came back. Everybody complained, as we did, like, yo, what they doing Sting? Just every week, same thing, same thing. They drew it out very slowly because he was getting in ring shape. He was working. And tonight, the 5 months that he's been there, it paid off tonight because he had a wrestling match and he took bumps and he did moves and he called things and he showed that he was not done. He had unfinished business. And tonight, Sting got the pop that he deserved. You still got it because he does still have it. 61 years old. The Stinger, baby.
Man, that match is all about Sting. Yes, everybody look good. Don't get me wrong.
Darby took that damn thing over the press.
Yeah. Whoo.
Bro.
Darby was throwing like a football.
Like a lawn dart. Shot.
Oh my goodness. You gotta give everybody in that ring credit. You said they would win. I didn't think they would win. I thought they put Scorpio Sky them over. But they win. They won. And I think we might see them face the Young Bucks pretty soon for the tag team belts.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see it now. After tonight, yeah, I could definitely see it. And
Because the tag team championship is a world title. So technically Sting would be a world champion again.
of course, yeah,
So
definitely.
I think they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. I don't think we'll see Sting as the AEW World Champion. I don't think we'll see that, but I wouldn't mind seeing Sting and Darby capturing the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And I think us who grew up watching Sting, I think it'll be something great to see Sting get a championship at least one more time before he decides to hang it up, whenever that may be.
At 61 or 62 or wherever the hell he's going to be.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. Now we're going to go right to the Casino Battle Royale. And I would like to know what some of y'all thought when Christian Cage came out first. Because I'm going to tell you what I thought. I'm going to tell you right now what I thought when he came out first. I said, oh, yeah? Oh, so Edge come out first for the Royal Rumble and wins. Oh, this is what they're going to do? Christian Cage going to come out first and he's going to win? Oh, wow. Well, that's great. That's great. Just perfect. And, you know, Christian Cage looked good. He looked real good in that ring. Matt Hardy and Private Party, they look good in the ring. Jungle Boy came out. He looked good. Man, but the surprise of the night, the guy that threw the wild card Joker, whatever they want to call it, I didn't see it coming. I know you didn't see it coming, but
Nope.
maybe we should have thought better when he lost the MLW middleweight championship to Myron Reed. Maybe we should have said something like, okay, New Japan Pro Wrestling, he's doing that also. We should have thought better. When that music hit for Leo Rush, ladies and gentlemen, I lost my crap. I marked out like a little BI. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm a Leo Rush fan. Big time. Leo Rush to me is one of the best in the world. Top 10. Top 10. I'm saying it. Top 10. Walter Sylvie, I don't give a darn what you think. Okay, how much you hate that man. You can go to hell for all I care. Leo Rush to me is top 10 in the world. And the 3 minutes he was in that ring, and what he did in 3 minutes was unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, just remember, he's only 25 or 26 years old. He got a long way to go.
A long way.
Yeah. Leo Rush, man, that was awesome for 3 minutes. It was awesome. I didn't think he was going to win it. I did not think he was going to win it, but that was awesome.
No need to win. No, you don't need to win.
Right. Exactly. There's no need. And I'm wondering if he has a deal with them or that was just, hey, Leo, show up and be on the show. I hope it's a deal. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. I'm going to take your word on it. And then we go on from there. Matt Hardy was in the last 3. He gets eliminated. Did you say Jungle Boy and Christian would be the last 2? Did you say that yesterday?
I sure did.
I said Matt Hardy and Christian would be the last 2. So my man Tony got that part right. But we both said Christian would win.
We sure did.
And that did not happen. Jungle Boy gets the win. Yeah.
Yo.
Whoa.
That was crazy. For him to win that was crazy. A shock. It showed AEW is booking something that shocked everybody. Christian, you got to give him all the credit in the world because what a swerve for him to go in first and to lose. And I know that was him. He came up with that. I'm telling you he did. I'm telling you he came up with that.
There's no need for Christian to win that. There's no need.
None at all. And he put somebody over, a younger guy. He said he wanted to come help young talent.
That's right.
And he kept his word. I'm pretty sure we'll see Christian in a world title match somewhere down the road in the next couple months. But for Jungle Boy, that little midget bastard to win the damn whole thing, that move when Christian threw him and he flung himself around the corner post. What?
Yeah, that was phenomenal.
Bro.
That was phenomenal. Bruh, I'm going to say this. I've been sitting here saying, AEW got to get talent, make more talent, try to compete for world titles. Like we said, Pocket Orange Cassidy looked good tonight. Lance Archer, Miro. But Jungle Boy, this is what I'm talking about. And it was the complete right move. Oh, I'm happy. I have no problem Jungle Boy winning that, and he gets the next title shot. And I think he's gonna put on one hell of a performance against Kenny. I don't think he's going to win it, but he's gonna put on the show. And I believe, even if when he loses to Kenny, we're gonna talk about the performance Jungle Boy put on against Kenny Omega.
Agreed. That kid impressed me tonight.
Yes.
A lot of people impressed me tonight.
A whole lot. Moving on. Couple matches left. Make this quick. What you thought
Before
about?
you go to the matches, can we jump to something I want to jump to real quick?
Man, you the other host. Yeah, let's go. What you got?
We ain't got no paperwork, but there's a guy I know very well who signed this title. His name is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
I was gonna get to that last. But go ahead. We good.
I know, bro. I couldn't wait.
You couldn't wait. All right.
Listen, bro. Let's just talk about real quick. We go into the end if you want to, because what the hell's going on in WWE? Everybody's leaving. They're leaving Legends contracts where they got guaranteed money. So this goes to tell me this: Tony Khan pockets are deep, because Mark Henry's not going to leave. But let me tell you something about Mark Henry leaving. What I think one of the real reasons is.
What you got?
Hulk Hogan. I think he's not happy with Hogan coming back. I think that there's some underlying stuff going on there with the front office at WWE and the bad decision they're making and all the releases they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And I think the vets like Christian and Big Show and now Mark Henry, they're saying, yo, we've done so much for this company. Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. We have put asses in the seats, and these guys are shitting on people like Ricochet, shitting on people like Aleister Black, shitting on people like Keith Lee. Okay, you want to keep this Legends contract? No, that's good. You can't have your Legends contract. We out. And they're getting big bucks now. Is Mark Henry going to wrestle? I believe he will a few times. You know, and that's fine with me, because the guy has a little bit left in the tank. Let him have a good nostalgia match. I definitely see him and Big Show going at it one more time, which would be good. And it goes to show you, WWE is in a little bit of trouble when it comes to what talent they're going to be able to hold on to. Because now that they've got veteran respected guys over there, whose contract is up next that's a main tier talent that Christian can get their ear and talk to their ear, or Big Show, or Mark Henry? WWE better batten down the hatches.
I'm gonna say this. You make a good point, because you said, what talent can they get? Mark Henry was a scout for WWE. Mark Henry found Braun Strowman. Mark Henry found Bianca Belair. So you don't think Mark Henry can make a phone call when somebody's contract is about to be up for the WWE and say, hey, man, we can get you over here. My man Tony Khan can write a check. 3-year contract worth up to $6 million. What you say?
Whatever. Because I'm telling you right now, Bianca Belair ain't making $1 million in WWE right now. She ain't making $1 million. She probably making about $750,000. And not that she don't deserve. Not that she gonna leave. But I'm telling you, there's people like the Iconics, Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people that gonna get some money. So WWE better step up their game.
Definitely.
I didn't want to spoil Mark Henry, but I was already shocked with Leo Rush. Then I hear Tony Giovanni say "World's Strongest Man." I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. We never imagined seeing him in another company. We never imagined that. Never would. That was Mark Henry today was more of a shock when they brought in Big Show.
Yeah.
Totally. Totally. Now, to the rest of the matches, what you thought about Hangman Page versus Brian Cage?
Opening match set the tone. Brian Cage impressed me for a big man can move fast, man, agile, quick.
Yeah.
And you were right about Page deserving a title shot. He showed tonight why he is as good as he says he is, and why
Mm-hmm.
we love him. The guy put on a good match, and I'm telling you, he doesn't get tired. And the finishing move, that little front flip to the clothesline, that's a great finish. And when he won that freaking match, that crowd popped like it was WrestleMania.
Bruh. They the AEW crowd to me, fans look at Hangman Page the same way they look at to me Drew McIntyre.
A
That's
journeyman. A
yeah,
journeyman.
a journeyman. That's right. Definitely. And I've been saying it for a while, man. You know, I know he had the tag team belt, but that guy there has to be world champion, in my opinion, next. He has to be the guy that defeats Kenny for the AEW World Championship. He has to be. There's really no one else. There's no one else. I mean, unless Cody can get out that regulation that's being held on him. But other than that, Hangman Page is the guy. Now, I think Brian Cage is going to break away from that group he's in with Taz and them, and I think, and hopefully, he can get a little push. Have a feud with Ricky Starks or Powerhouse Hobbs, get some wins finally, and things might look up for him. I think that's what should happen now, since he was so upset at the end of the match. You know, since they interfered and causing the match. But I think that should happen with Brian Page. But Hangman Page, man, it's just such a talent, man. Such a talent. I mean, you when the guy was in Ring of Honor, bro, he was just a jobber. He was a jobber.
Yeah.
And now, man, he's one of the best talents in the world. Um, Cody Rhodes and Anthony Ogogo, good match. We said it's the worst match that we saw, but it's still good.
Solid.
Solid match. We you said, did you say Ogogo or you said Cody would win? I said Cody. I know that.
I think we both said Cody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. Because we both said Cody helps put others over. Yes, he does. But he needed to get a win eventually, and Cody got the win. Great match. I think Anthony Ogogo is will be on the rise eventually. A great showing for him for his third match ever. What you got to say about that?
Impressive for your third match ever. And you're in there with a veteran like Cody. Like we both said, Cody deserved that win. He's put a lot of people over. He's one of the mainstays there. He's one of the founding members. If that's the worst match on a pay-per-view, you're doing pretty good.
Oh
Because
yeah.
to me, that was the most boring match. But even though it's boring, it still was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. Wasn't too long. Wasn't too short. It did what it's supposed to do. And now we can see where Cody goes from here.
Yeah, who's next for him to feud with? We will see. And then if you watch the buy-in show, I'm telling y'all missed a great women's match for the NWA Women's Championship. Serena Deeb versus Riho. Man, bruh, I'm sitting there. I was at a gender reveal party, and I'm watching this on my phone. And I was just sitting there like, wow, with these two women. That was unbelievable. The buy-in. Man, they're gonna put that on the main card. Forget the buy-in. That's how good that match was between those two ladies.
Definitely. Excuse me, eat my dinner.
You gotta eat. I know. I got you.
My ice chips is my dinner.
Uh-huh.
What happened to AEW? Did they just turn the light switch on overnight?
To answer that question, bro, I don't know. But This is what they have to do on Wednesday nights, and right now because of the NBA basketball playoffs on Friday nights, what they have to do. Because like we said, we could be sitting there watching on Wednesday and be like, it's hard to watch. This is hard to watch. But what they did tonight is what they need to do all the time, and we can always speak positive about it. We're happy that we got wrestling every day of the week. But we'll sit here and say, man, AEW ain't garnering our attention. It's this and that. If they could do what they did tonight during the week, we got
a rivalry. We got something going.
We got something going on. That's right, and we ain't got nothing bad to say about it.
I was skeptical to pay $50. I was like, whatever, pay 60, whatever the hell it was. I was like, oh man, do I want to spend this money?
Right.
I just think it just disappoints me. I say, you know what? I'm doing the show with Jared. I said, I know if I don't watch the show, Jared will still get me through the night. He'll give me updates. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get the show. I was like, God, please let the show be good. Thank you, Jesus in heaven. The show was great.
Oh man, yeah.
Money well spent.
Yeah, money well spent. Definitely, man. That was a great show, and my hat goes off to those guys at AEW for this show. They did a hell of a job today. My hats off goes off to them, and I'm kind of excited for the next AEW pay-per-view now. I really am, and I'm kind of excited for Wednesday night. Now, well, Friday night after SmackDown. I'm kind of excited for that. So
I'm excited to get busted open on Tuesday.
Oh yeah. No, are they working tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Memorial Day? I don't know.
Man, I bet you somebody working tomorrow. I bet you. Somebody. If it ain't LaGreca, it'll be the dude that does it with Mark on Saturday. Because I know LaGreca was at the show.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was there. So yeah, I'll be up 8:00 in the morning. I'll be listening. Got some news for everybody. My man Luke Hawks got back to me, and I gotta get back to him. But he says let's do the interview in July. So we will have Luke Hawks with us in July. It's gonna be tantalizing when we have Luke Hawks with us, man. And we're gonna plan that to be on a Saturday. Saturday, 7:00 your time, 6 my time. That's how we're gonna do it. I'll let you know the date. Well, I'm gonna let everybody know the date, not just tantalizing Tony, but everybody that's watching. I'll let you all know the date. Luke Hawks, he's gonna talk about, his wrestling career with us. He's gonna talk about when he opened up Wildcat Wrestling, was his independent wrestling company here in New Orleans. I'm sure he's gonna talk about his son PJ and some of the other wrestlers with Wildcat. He might mention Jay Spade, and then he and a lot of Wildcat wrestlers was part of a new show on Stars coming out in August called Heels. That's going to be debuting, so he's going to talk about that. And I'm sure he'll also talk about all the time he's been an extra in movies. Wolverine, he got killed. The Jamie Foxx movie with the pill, he got killed. I think Fast 7 or Fast 8, he got rock bottom by the Rock. Yeah. The Falcon and Winter Soldier, he got his behind whooped. Yeah. So he pretty much gets his behind whooped in movies. But yeah, I can't speak. He get that money.
That's easy money right there.
There it is, bro. There it is. So I'm excited to have Luke Hawks on the show, definitely. And what you think about us having Luke Hawks on this show?
I'm excited because I want to talk to him personally. So I can't wait to pick his brain, get to know more about Wildcat, get his backstory. So it's a great JB. Kudos.
Thank you, bro. Kudos. Thank you.
For getting him to come to the show as a guest, it'll be awesome, and it'll be an honor to interview him.
Definitely, man. I've talked to Luke a few times, when he had his shows and on Facebook too, So good guy, very very good guy. This is going to be fun. I think we're gonna have a good time talking to Luke. Good time. My brother, you got any last words before we get off the air?
Let me just say this. AEW, once again, made me a fan. I think now, and I told you that when COVID was tailing to the end, They might flip the script. The crowds are going to be electric. This was definitely a precursor of what we got to see when WWE goes back on the road. Um, it ain't nothing but up from here.
Yeah.
We're over the hump. We're over the hump. People getting vaccinated. Everything's opening up. Summertime is here. And we got nothing to do except watch good wrestling and talk about it every week, man. This is I feel rejuvenated, man, after 14, 15 months of rain clouds over our heads. Finally the sun's coming out.
Yes, sir. Totally agree with you. I totally agree. It's a great feeling. Ever since WrestleMania, when we was with 25,000 people, it's things have looked up, and I am excited. I'm excited, and I just can't wait. SummerSlam, everybody, is coming August 21st, and looks like your boy gonna be in Las Vegas. Yeah, looks like he's gonna be in Las Vegas. Tantalizing now. Maybe he's not saying a word yet. Maybe he might stay quiet. Yeah, he'll let us know when it gets close what he's going to do. But yes, I think your boy will be in Las Vegas. Definitely. Looking good. It's looking good. So, but everybody that tuned in, everybody who commented, we thank y'all for staying up late with us. Staying up late. We appreciate it. Special edition after the pay-per-view. This was fun. For my brother from another, Tantalizing Tony. It's your boy, Mr. Steal Your Diz. We'll see you back here next Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. We'll be back. Until then, peace.